feel some changes with humidity climbing, and then you'll see some changes with clouds increasing throughout the day. But in terms of rain, it's associated with this area of low pressure that's still sitting over the Great Lakes. So we have a little travel time before that arrives. Arrival expected as we move into your Thursday evening, with some scattered storms possible into Friday as well. That is the next threat on our radar. As we're breaking down what's on our radar right now, completely clear. We have sunny skies out there. Temperatures are in the mid to upper 70s. We'll top out in the upper 70s with a sea breeze that's kicking in for Boston and the coastline. But as we travel inland away from that sea breeze, high temperatures into the low 80s, just a few degrees warmer than yesterday, where most of us stayed in the 70s. Just about 82 in warm spots like Nashville. We should get up to that mark in Norwood as well. Clouds on the increase tonight, so we stay just a tad warmer too in the low to mid 60s, setting us up for a warm and humid Thursday. Storm potential increasing from the west as we move toward the evening, but look at the timing here. We're talking 7, 8 o'clock in the evening and continuing through the overnight. This is something that could linger into Friday as well. I'll walk you through the rest of this timeline, plus get you into the weekend forecast coming up. Jessica. Fire smoke in the Pacific Northwest and Canada, that impacted our sky conditions here locally. We are not going to see the smoke from Texas impacting our skies, but what we're watching here closely is any sort of rain that can help them out there. You can see it's really bone dry for the most part into the southern plains. We're watching our next system. It's this area of rain that's in Canada out through the Great Lakes. That will produce our next chance for showers and storms that we're watching by tomorrow night. For today, high pressure's in place, so on our radar, it is completely clear out there. It's a beautiful day. Sea breeze at the coast, keeping us a little bit cooler than our inland spots. Next threat, showers, storm chances in a scattered form moving in for your Thursday evening. And there could be a few pop-ups on Friday afternoon as well. But all of this is expected to clear in time for our weekend. So we're giving a green light this weekend. Beautiful outlook. You'll see some clouds bubble up on Sunday, but with high temperatures near 80, you'll feel a drop in humidity on Saturday. It's setting us up for a great wrap up to the month of August. Temperatures are in the low to mid 70s out through Worcester. We're starting to see a few upper 70s right now as we move down to New Bedford, 79 degrees. So we'll be hitting those 80-degree marks soon, but that's not the case for Boston and the coast. Sea breeze is kicking in, and so I expect we'll stay in the 70s for the rest of this afternoon. Just about 79 for Boston, which is right on track for average. Could run into a few mid 70s for the Outer Cape and heading out toward Nantucket. 80s as you travel inland. That's a tad warmer than yesterday, so it might feel a little warmer to you as you're heading out this afternoon, but with humidity in check, it still feels really comfortable. More clouds overnight, low to mid 60s, setting us up for a warm, humid, and kind of murky day for your Thursday. We'll see some breaks of sun, but clouds will be on the increase as storms start to bubble up just to our west. Storm Prediction Center has areas of New York and Pennsylvania highlighted for a slight risk of thunderstorms out there. They could turn severe. There could even be some storms of rotation out through upstate New York, and we'll watch that very closely as it starts to shift eastward. Here locally, I'm expecting we'll see just a few scattered gusty thunderstorms arriving. So with those storms getting closer, humidity levels will rise through your Thursday, reaching a peak overnight Thursday into early Friday, where we could see dew point temperatures near 70, so getting a little more tropical by that point. Here we are in our time frame, moving toward about noon tomorrow. It's pretty dry here locally, but storms start firing off just to our west. You can see how things are looking pretty active through areas of Connecticut and New York, and that will try to shift east, but they do lose some punch as they continue to shift eastward. So here we are moving toward the later portion of the evening, 7, 8 o'clock. We see a few scattered storms shifting toward eastern Massachusetts, but clearly the coverage is far more scattered than what we're seeing out to our west. And that storm potential continues overnight. Here we are at midnight. At this point, we're reaching the peak of a lunar eclipse, but it's going to be hard to see here locally. Those clouds and showers will be around, and that continues into your Friday, where it's not a wall of rain, but there's still this instability in the atmosphere, which means any little trigger could allow for a few storms to bubble up. It looks like that potential slightly higher in southeastern Massachusetts heading into Friday afternoon and evening. But then a cold front pushes through, and here's high pressure moving in for our weekend, so we will dry out for the weekend. We are watching the tropics still. There is a wave near the coast of Africa, but it looks like this is losing some fire here, so it doesn't look like the likelihood of formation is quite as strong. We'll keep you